I made this pirate ship so long ago, but I never made a tutorial on how to do it, so here it is. I'm starting off with the smallest round room and placing it down and placing another one next to it. Off this, draw a 12 by 6 room, and then on the front I'm doing 2 diagonal walls going either side and then 1 straight line to go across the front. You can remove all of the inner walls if you want, so then you have all that space in there to do whatever rooms you would like to put in there. Paint this in a wood tone. You can do this after you've placed the other items, but I'm just using this one because I know it matches the items I'm going to be using. Now optionally you can go in with a foundation that is wooden, or you can use an invisible one to make it look like the ship is floating, even though technically ships do go under the water. Around the edge I like to use a really short fence. This is so I can add a trim around the edge and it just makes things look a little bit tidier. Now you need Get Famous for this. We're using the ship parts for this. I like to hang this slightly over the edge and we add some details to make it tied in together at the end, and again using the front bit, again hanging it over the edge. There's also these little balustrades and I'm placing these in, leaving a gap for some ladders to come up here. There's also this little detail which ends up making it look like there's a step down, and then we've got to add the masts and sails. I like to do one and then do one that's sized down and raise it up through it so it's a bit taller in the centre. There is also the wheel which snaps up here and it is functional. Your sim can walk up here and use the area, and then using shelves to tie everything together. Again just using it in a wood tone, raising these up on the front and the sides where there is little gaps and it needs to look like it's more angled towards the water. Now add any details you want. We're already using Get Famous, so we might as well use the cannons, and then I've added some portals, but you can do whatever sort of windows you like. Now we need a deck area for you to get onto here, so I'm just adding a little deck, adding some stairs, and then I make the deck so it is stilts, so it looks a little bit like a boardwalk. Add your stairs so your sims can get to each level. If you're doing this on separate levels, you can add another set of stairs. To get down into the main portion of the room, you can just use a set of ladders.